Hey everybody, I thought I'd come on here and do a quick video announcement for our announcements this week. And so I've got you viewing my screen so that I can show you a few of the things that you'll have to do for this week's work. And so with this week, what the assignment is to complete your final project. So when you go under modules, that'll be the first thing that you see, and we'll just kind of walk through that. And so with this one, it is due Monday, December 7th, so it's a Monday due date, not a Sunday one this week. But that does give you plenty of time. So, today's November 30th, so you've got a little bit over a week to do that or so, or about a week. And so with this one, what the assignment is going to ask you to do is to kind of make these big connections from what we've studied through this semester. So any of the chapters that we covered all the way back till August, anything that we've covered is fair game, and it's asking you to think about those chapters and make a few connections between that work and work in the real world, or things that you've experienced in the real world. So to exactly kind of get through this a little bit or to work through it, you'll have your rubric first. And so with this one, it's going to provide more in-depth information kind of about what you're doing there. So what you're doing is you're looking for psychological concepts in the real world, applying those back to the work that we've discussed all semester. So you can think of like movies, music, poetry, the personal life experiences that you've had, conversations you've had with other people, pretty much anything that you've experienced in the real world, we should be able to relate back to psychology in some way. At least that's my bias. I think everything is psychology. Love psychology. So something you might do is you might go to the park and you see a parent and child interact. And it'll make you think, what is that child's attachment style? So that is a personal example that you can then link back and say, this is how we discussed it in chapter 9, I think is lifespan development. So you can, say what it is that happened and link the material to it. And then you can add in, if you want, a picture, or if it's like something like a movie scene, you can add that in. If it's like a song, you could add that in. And you don't have to add in a picture or anything like that, but it can just add visual interest, and we'll look through that. You're going to do 5 of these posts though. So you have 5. Sorry, this computer is a little weird there. There we go. 5 course concepts and their descriptions is what you'll need, and then we'll have to make sure your name is on each link so that I know who did the project. So you're going to the park and watching the parent child would be link number 1. Maybe a song you heard on the radio is link 2. Your favorite poem is link 3. You can kind of explore. It could be all movies if you're a huge movie person. It could be all music. So really, it's however you want to link these things. The biggest thing is to come up with those 5 links, and they should be related to class, and you have your name on each of them, and there's 5 total. So this video is going to be able to show you how to use Padlet, so you can watch that one, and then you'll actually see the Padlets linked in that we're going to use for this course. So this one we have my example post first, and this is a song that I heard. So if you look at my example, it will tell you the song, how I related it back to the course content. And then I have a link at the bottom here to the actual song that you could listen to. We have a student who completed their assignments up here. Sorry, student, I blame it on being left-handed. I have to navigate this laptop with my right hand. Not a good look. So here we have a student who's completed their assignments. So you can see their name is included, and they've got chapter links that show, and then they've added some pictures for visual interest. You don't have to have the photographs, but you can, just visual interest. The biggest thing is you have the link, you have the chapters, you have your name, and there should be 5 total there. The nice thing about this is that you can see what other students have done. So it's almost like a group project, because you get the benefit from, really viewing, oh, let's look at this awesome dog. How does this relate to psychology? You get the benefit from kind of working with other students, but you don't have to rely on them. It is an individual project. So you're solely responsible there for getting in your work and making sure you have it done the way you like it. So we have 2 Padlets there because each person has to post 5 pictures or 5 concepts, and so it gets to be a little crowded. So there's 2. Doesn't matter which one you post on any of them. They also don't have to be in order. So this one we've got example posts, and then post 2, 3, 4, and 5. If 1 is down here somewhere, that's perfectly fine. If someone's posting at the same time as you and theirs are coming up and then yours are coming up after, totally fine, doesn't matter. As long as you got all 5 in there in one of these Padlets, you're good to go. You can have 3 in Padlet 1, 2 in Padlet 2, whatever. You got 5, that's the important thing. And then this rubric just shows you how I grade. So I go through and make sure you've got 5, that your name is included, and that you've got, the stuff posted. So it should not be a really terrible project, I hope. I hope it'll be something, interesting and not too taxing on you. It's worth 50 points, so half a test grade. People generally do really well on the project, and I hope that you'll enjoy it. I hope that you'll enjoy reading each other's posts as well. Please reach out and let me know if you have any issues. That's the major thing you're supposed to be doing this week. And then as this week comes to a little bit more of a close, I will open up that last exam in the course, which is on our final couple modules that you'll be able to complete at that time. So we're almost there. We're nearing the end, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Hope you had a good holiday too, and I look forward to talking to you soon.